Welcome to Javi6 Studios Jiu-Jitsu and Self-Defense Interactive Training. This will be a training tool that you've never experienced before. In the art of Jiu-Jitsu, it is extremely critical to know where every part of the body is positioned within each individual technique. For this session, we are going to discuss the technique of shrimping. As a Jiu-Jitsu practitioner or in any self-defense situation, the most undesirable position to be in is when you are on the bottom of a full mount position. This technique will teach you how to escape this position and get your opponent back within your guard. Starting with your back flat on the mat, you will bring the heel of your foot as close as possible to your rear. Now, you will lift your heel and plant the ball and toes on your foot on the mat. While your toes are firmly planted, put all of your weight on the opposite shoulder while lifting your butt at the same time. With an explosive movement, stretch your leg, pivot on your shoulder, and shoot your rear out towards the direction of your head. If you are drilling this technique with another individual, you will also use your arms to push away from your opponent. Once your body settles, your body should be on its side in an L position. The further back your rear lands, the higher the probability of escaping your opponent's full mount position. If done correctly with adequate power and technique, your body should also slide backwards on the mat. Practice the sequence and then move on to the other side. I highly recommend drilling the sequence numerous times while training. This technique is one of the most important defensive escapes in the art of Jiu-Jitsu and in self-defense. When it comes to self-defense or escaping from an aggressive position, there is not one so-called magic bullet. Repetition and consistent drilling of each individual technique demonstrated in this 3D training breakdown is extremely important. Now, let's take this escape one step further. Let's introduce an attacker. While the attacker is in this full mount position, notice that while pushing off from the legs, he also slides his body out from underneath. For visibility purposes, we will use the hands. However, pushing off with your elbows can create discomfort upon an attacker. This hip-to-hip, side-to-side movement allows your body to get the appropriate angles in space to pull your lower half out from underneath the attacker's body. If your feet and legs do not fully come out and around your attacker, it defeats the whole purpose of this specific technique. Now that your attacker is back within your guard, there will be a number of combative options that we will demonstrate on another installment of Javi6 Studios 3D interactive training. Now move on to the next part of this interactive experience. Thanks for joining Javi6 Studios 3D interactive training, and don't forget to visit www.javi6studios.com for more interactive techniques.